We're going to do a little bit more. We've been working a lot on comparing and contrasting, and we're just going to continue along with that theme today. If we do a really good job with this today, if I see you focused, if I see you working hard, if I see you coming up with really descriptive and well thought out ideas and not just, gingerbread man is good, I thought the story was good. We've talked about that. That's not really giving me anything. If I see you guys doing a great job with that, I've designed another Kahoot game, which I think you'll really like, and it's recapping our vocabulary that we learned this week. So we'll see who is paying attention, but only if I see you guys doing a great job with this, okay? Because I'm not going to reward silliness, okay? All right, so we are going to be comparing and contrasting two different stories, the gingerbread man and the stinky cheese man. Has anybody ever heard these stories before?
Yeah. Gingerbread man.
Okay. Well, we're going to start off with a little thinking chart. This is a little graphic organizer that I designed for you guys to kind of organize your thoughts as you are listening to this story. So we're going to be listening to two different stories. The first one is like a classic kind of folk tale of the gingerbread man. And as you are, you're welcome, as you are listening to this video and watching this video, I want you to jot down some notes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want you to just jot down some notes that will help you with your thinking maps later on. And this will just help you kind of remember what the stories were about. Can anybody raise your hand, the top left block on there? Go ahead, Antonio.
Who is the main character?
Okay. Who can read the next one to the right? Octavian.
What was the problem in the story?
Okay. Who can read the next one to the right? Micah.
What happened at the end of the story?
Okay, who can read the middle, bottom, left? Go ahead, Jaden.
What happened at the beginning of the story?
Okay. So now we're going to be reading a story together. And Miss Bondi gave me this story. I think you guys are going to like it. It's called The Stinky Cheese Man. I'm going to read the first page, and then I'm going to take some brave volunteers who would be willing to come up and read next. Okay. I'm going to wait till I have all eyes on me. Go ahead and take your other chart that you're finishing up and flip it over. Okay. For this new chart that I gave you, I want you to wait until the very end of the story to write down your notes, okay? Because this is a really short story, so go ahead and flip it over so you're not tempted to write on it, okay? Waiting on a couple people to follow my instructions. Just waiting on all of the charts to be flipped over so you're not tempted to write on them, Tamara. All right, excellent. The Stinky Cheese Man. Once upon a time, there was a little old woman and a little old man who lived together in a little old house. They were lonely, so the little old lady decided to make a man out of stinky cheese. She gave him a piece of bacon for a mouth and 2 olives for eyes, and put him in the oven to cook. All right, who's feeling brave? Antonio, can you come up and read until about right here? Until the end of this sentence.
When she opened the oven to see if he was done, the smell knocked her back. Phew, what is that terrible smell? She cried. The stinky cheese man hopped out of the oven and ran out. The door calling, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the stinky cheese man.
Good job. The little old lady and the little old man sniffed the air. I'm not really very hungry, said the little old man. I'm not really all that lonely, said the little old lady. So they didn't chase the stinky cheese man. The stinky cheese man ran and ran until he met a cow eating grass in the field. "Wow, what's that awful smell?" said the cow. Okay, anybody else feeling brave? Quantavion. Read it. Okay, even if you're not done with your second thinking chart, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to explain that in just a minute. Bear with me. All right. That's okay, guys. Listen up. I will explain everything. All right. So with the person next to you, and it's okay, like I said, if you haven't finished your chart, I want you to come up with a double bubble map comparing the gingerbread man to the stinky cheese man. And I don't know if you guys noticed while I was drawing an example of the double bubble chart up here, it's a really good idea to write your text before you make the circle around it, and that way your circle is not so huge and it's taking up all of your paper. So working with the person next to you, and Quantavion, you can go and sit next to Christian. You guys are going to come up with a double bubble map. And guys, I do not want to see you guys so focused on drawing these perfect circles, okay? Because what's more important is what you're writing in the circles. Antonio and Adrian, you're going to be working together. Tamara and Cortez, you're going to be working together. Derica and Micah, you're working together. Kinaja and Jaden, you're working together. Christian and Quintez, Shartia and Jamisha.
Christian and Cortez.
I'm sorry. You know what I meant. Quantavion.
You have to sit in that shit.
Guys, you might not be, I need all eyes on me. You might not be sitting next to your best friend, and that's okay. You are just here to work on a double bubble map together, okay? And if I see you guys working well together, I have bear bucks, and this is, if we do well on this, we're going to be playing the Kahoot game. So just bear that in mind while you're working on this, okay? All right, I'm going to turn the lights back on. Okay, I need all eyes on me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down, sitting in scholar position with our feet on the floor. All right. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to use a little program. I'm using this program because most computers or most tablets have some form of a program called Paint. And we're just going to make a double bubble map together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little shape tool over here. And I'm going to create a little bubble here. And a little bubble here. And I need 3 bubbles in the middle. 3 bubbles here. And I need 3 bubbles over to the side. And 3 bubbles over on this side. Is this driving you guys crazy that these aren't perfect bubbles? I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here to my little pencil tool, and I'm going to connect these. So I'm going to, well, actually I'm going to go over here to my text feature, which is right here. And that's going to let me type in whatever I want to type. So I'm going to type in, yeah, I'm going to make my text a little smaller so it all fits in there. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to go over here to this one, and I'm going to type in what? Right. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a little lines connecting these. So I'm going to go back to my home page. I'm going to click on my pencil. Is this looking like you guys' chart so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Wooding has not confirmed the graduation date yet. It's on my list of things to confirm with him today. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this to this, this to this. And I know some of you, this is driving you absolutely crazy right now, how wiggly my lines are. You know who you are. Okay, so I'm going to connect this to this to this, and this to this. And I'm going to connect this, thank you, this to this, and this, I know. But watch, I'm going to show you something in just a minute. Here. I wish I was that good. Connect this to this, and this to this. Whew. Okay, I'm going to take my little eraser tool over here and get rid of this nonsense. Everybody feeling a little better now? No. You can breathe? Yeah. Okay, who feels like they came up with a good similarity that I can plunk right in this middle? I'm looking for someone who looks focused and calm. Micah, what's a similarity that you think you guys came up with? Okay, good one. So in both stories, both characters got tricked by a fox. Okay, and did anybody else think that they came up with a really good similarity? I'm looking at you, Quantavion.
They both got baked.
They both got baked? Okay. Both characters got baked? Okay, and last similarity. Okay. Antonio, you look like you're going to be in pain if I don't call on you. What did you come up with? I'm going to call on you.
They both are food that you can eat.
Both are foods you can eat? Okay. Both characters are food? Okay. Okay. All right. So let's start with the gingerbread man, since that's the story that we started with. Who feels like they came up with a solid answer for a difference between the gingerbread man and the stinky cheese man? Go ahead, Kanaja. Say it louder. Okay, the gingerbread man smelled good. Okay. Okay, raise your hand if you remember what a synonym means. Raise your hand. Okay, Adrian, what's a synonym?
A synonym is a word, phrase, or something like that, almost means the same definition as the word.
Exactly. The way I remember it is, it sounds kind of like synonym. It's a word that means the similar thing to the other word. Who remembers what an antonym is? Raise your hand if you think you know what it is, Quantavion.
The opposite of word.
Exactly. So all of this vocabulary review, it's going to be about thank you, Micah. It's going to be about your vocabulary from this week, guys. So I hope you were paying attention when we did the vocab. All right, we're going to get started.
For life, you got to win.
Are you ready? Which of the following words is the best synonym for the word bond? Is it hate, befriend, worry, or fight? Don't say it. You're giving your answers to other people.
Oh, it's a synonym?
Synonym. You gotta pay attention to these words, guys. All right. Which of the following words is the best antonym for the word supper? Antonym for the word supper. Opposite. All right, pay attention. Listen up, because you won't hear. Which of the following words is the best synonym for the word intruder?
What's the options?
Is it inside, intellectual, interrupt, or invader? And I think I spelled that wrong. I apologize. synonym for intruder? Inside, intellectual, interrupt, or invader? It was invader. All right, listen up, listen up. Which of the following words is the best antonym for the word companion? Antonym for companion. Is it enemy, mother, friend, or teacher? Antonym for companion. All right. Listen up, guys. Listen up. Which of the following words is the best synonym for the word enclosure? Is it library, wilderness, kitchen, or cage? Synonym for enclosure. Word that means the same thing as enclosure. It is a cage. All right. Y'all got to catch up to these queen girls. All right. Which of the following words is the best synonym for the word inseparable? Synonym for inseparable. Is it hateful, worried, close, or farther? Don't give away the answer. Nicely done. The one to beat, the one to beat. Okay, which of the following words is the best antonym for the word charged? Is it drank, climbed, slid, or backed away? The best antonym. Backed away. It means the opposite of charged to. Okay. You guys are rocking it, queen girls. All right. Which of the following words is the best synonym for the word chief? Boss, sock, student, or tribe? Boss. Good job. Everybody got that. Nice.